Looking at least 4 different locations this morning, showing a wild night of looting in downtown L.A. Overall, there were 7 stores that were hit. Many of those stores targeted were on Broadway.
Eyewitness News reporter Carly Gomez live in downtown L.A. Carly, what's the latest where you are?
Yeah, early this morning right now, what we're dealing with is mostly clear scenes. A lot of the looters have left, but now all that's left is a lot of glass and a lot of repair work to be done. What you can see here is people starting to repair this Adidas store as most of that was kicked in. 2 of the doors actually shattered and brought to the ground. Now this is being put up, the plywood here. Stores have been looted overnight with some arrests made as officers fought off some of the suspects. Earlier this morning, police staged at least 4 major intersections with police presence here on Broadway, but have since left. We know overnight the Adidas store, a jewelry store, Apple store, shoe palace, a dispensary, not just 1 but 2, and a pharmacy have been broken into and looted. Most of the stores on Broadway have been looted. I mean, a lot of them are multiple stores that were, the majority of them have been on Broadway. More buildings and police vehicles have also been defaced. Mayor Bass holding a briefing at the Emergency Operations Center today to update us all on protests as Marines are on the way.
You can't possibly be supporting immigrants and vandalize our city, and understand that if you do that, and it is 100% unacceptable, you will be arrested, and it might not happen that day. So don't think because you went home that night that you are free. There's a lot of videotape, there's investigations that will take place, and you will be held accountable and frankly need to be separated from the people who are really fighting on behalf of our immigrant community.
Wait a minute. Isn't that Karen Bass, mayor of L.A., being, dare I say, hard on crime? You mean to tell me that there's going to be consequences for looting? You mean to tell me you're actually going to conduct investigations using whatever surveillance you have to bring these criminals to justice? Really, Karen? I gotta tell you, for one, I'm surprised. Because it wasn't too long ago that California said before you start arresting people for looting, you have to first figure out whether or not they actually needed the items they looted. Oh, yeah. That's California, you see. Yeah, you have no idea, okay? They're coming for justice, and nothing, I mean nothing, says justice like a brand new fresh pair of Adidas. So Karen Bass, you haven't been listening to The View, because Sunnie Austin says even the illegal designation is not a crime. This is gaslighting on a brand new level. The very thought that now you're tough on crime, but you're actually going to bat for illegals. Which is it? Isn't it nice how you can pick and choose which laws you would adhere to and which ones you don't?
The disagreement was in the beginning, we were told it was going to be violent criminals. And I think everyone at this table would agree. Yeah. Haul out the violent criminals, fine. Yeah. But a very important distinction was 60% of the American public, 2/3 of independents, 90% of Republicans, and just a little under half of Democrats think the crime is in being undocumented.
Even if it's a civil offense.
Yes. Yeah, so what I'm saying is a massive amount of this country actually agrees with not how he's doing it, but with what he's doing.
So there's misinformation
I think the strategy here is he's leaning into a scene right now, creating a bigger thing, because it is the one thing that he remains supportive.
Let's fix that right now, because it is not illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime to be undocumented.
But what they're saying is the problem is that they are.
But I'm saying we need to.
It's not illegal to be undocumented. So says the brain trust of Sunnie Austin. It's like, so if you break a civil law, that's really not a law. It's just a civil infraction, but that's not breaking the law. What is she talking about? Now, she was at some point some sort of like a prosecutor or something like that. So how did she come to that conclusion? Hang on a second. No, because you're looking at me like I'm the crazy one. Okay? I looked it up. So let's read it together, because Sunnie Austin says this is not a crime. What I'm about to read for you, it's not a crime. AUS Code Section 1325, improper entry by alien. So there's a way to enter the U.S. improperly, apparently, according to the law. Okay? A, improper time or place, avoidance of examination or inspection, misrepresentation, and concealment of facts. Any alien who, 1, enters or attempts to enter the United States at any time or place other than as designated by immigration officers, or 2, eludes examination or inspection by immigration officers, or 3, attempts to enter or obtains entry to the United States by a willfully false or misleading representation or the willful concealment of a material fact, shall, for the first commission of any such offense, be fined under Title 18 or imprisoned not more than 6 months, or both. And for a subsequent commission of any such offense, be fined under Title 18 or imprisoned not more than 2 years, or both. So you're going to jail for a non-crime. Sunnie Austin says if you go to jail for being undocumented, that's what you just read, that's really not a crime. So you should tell the arresting officer, whoa. You clearly didn't hear Sunnie Austin, who says being undocumented ain't a crime. Those words tumbled out of her mouth like Keystone Cops. How do you come up with this crap? She's supposed to be a prosecutor, for Lord's sake. Are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, that is a brand new level of gaslighting. It's not even gaslighting. That's like dumb lighting. If there's a such thing, there's like a dumb lighting. Like when you go to an audience, your audience is dumb, but the audience is made dumber for listening to Sunnie Austin. She's on national television. She's telling you a civil infraction is not a crime. She's telling you if you break a civil law, that's really not a crime. Now, you can be imprisoned for not committing a crime. You just read it. Unless, I don't know, Cornell Law School doesn't know what they're talking about. Hey, man, this country, if ever leadership from California becomes leadership for the rest of this country, we are doomed. My proof? Sunnie Austin, Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass. Exhibit A, B, and D. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.